Video games versus mental health. My story about this is honestly not even that long ago. It was like November 2024. I was playing a game called Fallout 4, and I was playing it on my Xbox, and I remember just honestly I was gonna say like I was having a good time, but I actually wasn't. I was actually the whole time I was playing it, ended like I started a new game, and when you start a new game, you start from the Vault 111, and you basically go through like a whole thing. You get to Diamond City, whatever, if you played it or not. And I just remember the whole time thinking in the back of my head like I'm gonna relapse on NoFap. I'm gonna ruin this streak I have. I'm gonna release all this good energy and probably be less disciplined. And fuck, man, why am I even playing this game? I already know I'm gonna do it. And then I felt like I was a robot, and I just like went to my bed and just did it real quick. And I was like, why did I do that, bro? Okay, whatever. It's one time out of a whole month. Okay, whatever. Okay, it's cool. Then I did it again. And I was just so pissed off. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? I'm just wasting my life. I'm disappointing my family. I'm not being this person who's able to take care of his family. I'm just being a loser, bro. And I feel like that wasn't a good mental place to dwell into. But I did open up my eyes to see that I have a ways to go to improving my mental health. Even though my channel is about mental health and trying to help other people improve their mental health, I made some really fucking good progress these last 2 years, but I need to improve it even more because like there's certain points where I get into ruts and stuff, and I end up just there's good negative down talk and there's bad negative down talk. Good negative down talk is sort of like, oh, I fucked up, but let me get fucking back up again, and I'll do better this time. Oh yeah, I fucked up doing this. Oh man, what lesson did I learn from this? Man, you're fucking a loser right now. What are you doing with your life? And then you're just like, okay, let me fucking prove this shit. There's bad back talk. It's like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I don't even want to be here. I fucking hate my life. You know? So there's good down talk, there's bad down talk. And you really need to learn how to not use the good down talk for so long, because sometimes you'll end up doing it for so long it becomes like a habit. And then when it's a habit, you end up just getting bad down talk like as a habit. And then like you end up like doing bad down talk when you're thinking it's a good down talk, and that happened to me. So a strategy to get out of that is to just like know, like it's kind of like be more mindful. So if you're not hitting your meditation sessions, or you're not being more mindful in your day-to-day life and just taking deep breaths here and there, just going, you're like, you end up just, it's kind of like a downward spiral to feeling like a loser basically. And how this comes around back to video games, it's like you can have really good times playing video games. You can even get to a deep flow state, like where you think time is going by too fast when you're playing the game. So you could be playing for like 4 hours straight, and you only think it's been 2 hours or 2.5, and you actually been like 5 hours or 6 hours, 7 hours even, and you feel like oh, I can't get so much, and you're having a good time, and then um, sometimes it doesn't affect your mental health too much, but then you get bad sleep, or you end up like falling into bad habits, like I said earlier in the story, or in the when I was telling you the story, and you end up like just not liking yourself. And sometimes you just like, man, if I just didn't play video games, I would be fucking doing good. I'll be meditating. I would have read more pages in this book. I would have felt more closer to God and stuff. But then you just end up feeling like you're fucking up. And I'm not even gonna lie, I got rid of my Xbox. I sold it because I feel like it was too much of a distraction to just have it in video games there, and I would relapse a lot on it. So I just got rid of it. Fuck it, I don't need it. Then I ended up getting a game on my laptop called Terraria, and I like playing video games, but when you don't when you don't earn it, you end up falling into bad habits. Like especially if you don't have control over your life, you end up falling into bad habits. And like for me, I have to earn it today because I said fuck it. How can I balance myself out? Even though I could do it, I feel like I'll fuck up my rut that I'm barely coming out of. So I was like, okay, come home, clean the whole house, and do the fucking chores. Um, do the work task, which is record 6 videos for my channel, and do that. Make the thumbnails. Then you're free to do whatever the fuck you want. Like I'm not gonna watch porn or anything. I'm gonna stay busy, but You get to play video games if you want to. You can even be sleep deprived because you played video games for so long. I'll let you have that as long as you did your work tasks, you did the chores, everything looks good. Treat yourself because you've been helping out your family. I've been helping out my family, giving my mom rent money, helping her with stuff around the house and everything, right? But also trying to level up as a person, as a man, improve my mental health and physical health, and just trying to become a better person. And I'm trying to give myself treats here and there where I'm able to just play video games, and I think it's more healthy than just playing video games. Like if I just came home, I came home and just scrolled. I was almost in a doom scroll. Good thing I got out of it. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I put some music on. I went to go do my chores. I was like, first thing I gotta do is just walk to the kitchen. Second thing I gotta do is just walk to the cabinet. Third thing I gotta do is get trash bags. Fourth thing I gotta do is just start opening it up and uh, open up the trash can and just start going to the table and oh look at this is trash, this is trash, and I just got in a flow state and I just started cleaning, and I did that for all the chores today and ended up just like feeling better about my mental health. um I don't want to say video games is bad. I don't like video games personally. I think it's a waste of time. I still am playing video games, but I still think it's a waste of time. It could be a good thing if you're trying to unwind, I guess. Like if you're unwinding to go to bed soon, I don't think that's a good thing. But if you have like extra time like during the day and I'm coping right now, but this is for like other people. Like if you wanted to play video games still, but you're actually like you kind of earned it in your own way if it works for you, and you're not able to fall into bad habits and you're actually getting good sleep and everything. Okay, cool. Who am I to judge you, bro? Like, do the fuck you want to do with your life. Me personally, I want to cut it out completely, but I'm progressively cutting everything out of my life. I have no social media. I only have Messenger so I can text my mom. I have no social media. I don't even have YouTube on my fucking phone. I have to Google YouTube and then go to the website and then I fucking doom scroll on YouTube Shorts. But it's like a longer process, right? And I feel like you can cut video games, improve your mental health. You can have video games, but add other stuff that will improve your mental health and have that balance. You can have video games in your life and have good mental health. You can do it all, but you can't do it all. And what I mean is, you can have everything in your life. You can be busy. You can have video games, but you can have so much in your bandwidth that you can't even have stuff and important things like your finance. You can't have. If video games are too much in your life, you can end up just not being appreciative. If your family, you cannot be in the moment. You cannot be present. You might even be like talking to a girl and you're like, oh, I want to play this game and stuff. Like, okay. Depending on who you are and depending how you live your life, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. But generally, video games are bad. Depending on the person, depending on circumstances, of course. But for me, I think games are bad. I probably wouldn't want to raise my kids playing video games. But I don't know. More stuff I need to journal about. But video games do affect your mental health. Like I was saying, like during the story part, I was literally just like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just going to end up doing it. And I just like convinced myself I was going to do it. And I did. I fucked up my month-long streak in November. And how can you play video games to have good mental health? Well, reward yourself, like I was saying. And also you can reward yourself. You can earn it. And you can play games, have fun, go to sleep on time, fit into your schedule. Yeah, okay, cool. How it can ruin your mental health is like I was like saying earlier too, is like you can have it where it takes up so much of your time where you're not even getting like you're not even brushing your teeth or like you're not even taking showers or it's like if it's taking over your life, you need to cut it out. You know what I mean? But if it's not and it's actually like a fun thing here and there and maybe you're even doing it more wholesome, you're playing with like your girlfriend, like in a Minecraft survival fucking game, whatever, okay, cool, I guess. If you're actually having a good time playing with friends and stuff, and it's like once a month or like every once in a while and you're actually having a fucking amazing time with your friends, you're laughing, you're giggling, you don't even care if what everybody around you thinks and you're having a good time, okay, fuck it. But if it's taking over your life, you're not even being part of the family, you're not even getting up and doing stuff, what are you doing? It's like so draining on you because when it takes over your life, you end up just like, okay, fuck it, I'll just go no fab. Okay, fuck it, I'll just go do that drug, smoke weed, or whatever the fuck people do. um, I feel like you could be better than that, and for me, I'm still gonna play video games because I want to cut it out eventually. Like I'll probably stop playing like in a few years or so, and like probably even sooner than that, like completely be out of my life. And I feel like just rewarding myself now with video games is like it helps with the process of being of helping my family out progressively, overloading myself to getting out of the rut I'm in right now. So it's like it's a good tactic I'm trying to do, and it's honestly seems like it's working for me, and I do believe it, and it's working for me. And I feel like if video games work for you, have it. If it don't work for you, you need to understand it doesn't work for you and take it out of your life, and maybe put that energy towards something else, like your grades, your schoolwork, your family life, your social life, your everything, bro. Video games affect mental health, good way, bad way, and that's it, man. So do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it, and never give up and push past your limits because we're not gonna live forever, and you have to realize that things in the video game don't affect your real life. Maybe they do if you're a YouTuber who's about video games and that's how you leveled up and made your money and stuff. Yeah, okay, but for a lot of us, it's just a waste of time. And the sooner you realize that, the better off you'll be. So, yeah, have a good one.